Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that music. That was some just, I don't know, royalty free music that I found. It was really nice. I figured it would be nice to start my streams with some music, just so I can make sure that everything is set up and going and all that, and I don't have to worry about you just sitting here in bored silence. But thank you all for tuning in. It's Dottie, of course, and tonight we are going to be talking about the wonderful elderberries. So I'm really excited about them, though I do need to find a better website for my plant information because Wikipedia does not like to tell you when something is very beneficial for your health unless it is a pharmaceutical type drug. And I personally like to be healed by the earth. So, anything that you can get from plants is that's what I'm trying to learn about and heal myself with. And, if you can forage for food, then you should definitely do that because the earth provides an incredible amount of abundance and just overflowing health for us if we just know where to find it. And so, yeah, I when I do my stream next week, I will hopefully find a better avenue than Wikipedia. And even this other site that I found, they're like, well, maybe it helps with this, but maybe it doesn't either. They're very vague about wanting to admit that you can be healed by anything other than popping pills and getting injections and whatnot. But anyway, we're going to be learning about elderberries, so I'm very excited about that. They're very wonderful, awesome, beneficial. They grow quite abundantly here in the Pacific Northwest, though I am not positive where in my area they grow, but I will be figuring that out for next spring because they're so wonderful. So let us get into it. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you enjoy the stream. So here we go. We're going over to Wikipedia, even though they hate me. Whatever. I hate them too. So, elderberries or sambucus is a genus of flowering plants in the family Axidaceae. The various species are commonly called elder or elderberry. The genus was formerly placed in the in the honeysuckle family, but was reclassified as Adoxiae due to genetic and morphological comparisons to plants in the genus Adoxa. The oppositely arranged leaves are pinnate with 5 to 9 leaflets Each leaf is 5 to 30 centimeters long, and the leaflets have serrated margins. They bear large clusters of small white or cream colored flowers in late spring. These are followed by clusters of small black, blue black, or red berries, rarely yellow or white. So, most commonly, you will find these lovely purple elderberries, kind of black blue, just dark colors. They look like uh, they look like blueberries. Do not eat them fresh, though. Just gonna tell you right now, don't eat them fresh. We'll get into that a little bit more, but just want to preface this by by letting you know that right now. Elderberries are rich in anthocyanidins, which are common plant pigments, the sugar-free counterparts of cyanins. They are based on the flavulum cation and I don't know why I'm reading this. Latin always kills me. An oxynium ion with various groups substituted for its hydrogen atoms. They generally change color from red through purple, blue, and bluish green as a function of pH. So, anthocyanidins that combine to give elderberry juice an intense purple blue coloration that turns reddish on dilution with water. These pigments are used as colorants in various products, and elderberry juice color is listed by the USFDA as allowable in certified organic food products. In Japan, elderberry juice is listed as an approved natural color additive under the Food and Sanitation Law. Fibers can be dyed with elderberry juice using alum as a mordant to give a light elderberry color. The toxicity. Although the cooked berries, pulp, and skin of most of Sambucus are edible, the uncooked berries and other parts of plants from this genus are poisonous. Leaves, twigs, branches, seeds, roots, flowers, and berries of Sambucus plants produce cyanogenic glycosides, which have toxic properties. Ingesting a sufficient quantity of cyanogenic glycosides from berry juice, flower tea, or beverages made from fresh leaves, branches, and fruit has been shown to cause illness, causing nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramps, diarrhea, and weakness. In August 1983, a group of 25 people in Monterey County, California, became suddenly ill by ingesting elderberry juice pressed from fresh, uncooked Sambucus mexicana berries, leaves, and stems. The density of cyanogenic glycosides is higher in tea made from flowers or leaves than from the berries. So very dangerous if you use them fresh, but at the same time, maybe your body needs to purge some stuff. Who knows? I'm not recommending you do anything with elderberries unless you actually investigate what to do with them and how to process them, because I don't want to kill you. I mean, unless you deserve it. No. I read through these already just to make sure that I don't read like the super boring parts. I mean, hey, it might all be boring. I don't know. Someone out there probably enjoys it. Whatever. It's my stream, so I'm here to learn as well as you are. So whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling at this point. um, the genus occurs in temperate to subtropical regions of the world, more widespread in the northern hemisphere. Its southern hemiplane occurrence is restricted to parts of Australia and South America. Many species are widely cultivated for their ornamental leaves, flowers, and fruit. Elderberries commonly grow near farms and homesteads. It is a nitrogen dependent plant and thus is generally found near places of organic waste disposal. Elders are often grown as a hedgerow plant in Britain since they take very fast, can be bent into shape easily, and grow quite profusely, thus having gained the reputation of being an instant hedge. It is not generally affected by soil type or pH level and will virtually grow anywhere sufficient sunlight is available. I have a very ugly back hill above my retaining wall that I would really like to gut all the weeds out of and plant something really nice like this, or thornless blackberries would be really nice too. So either one of those, I might do that in the spring, just for fun because it's a super ugly hill and it gets enough sunlight that I might as well do something usable with it. So we'll see. We will see what happens with that in the spring. In Northern California, elderberries are a food for migrating band-tailed pigeons. Elders are used as food plants by the larvae of some Lepidoptera species, including browntail, buff ermine, dot moth, emperor moth, engrained, engrailed moth, swallow-tailed moth, and the bee plug. So there is, let's see if it shows a picture. Okay, yeah, brown-tail moth, buff ermine. I like moths a lot. They're really pretty. Dot moth, emperor moth. Ooh, that one is really pretty. Wow, how awesome. Engrailed moth. That one looks like a piece of wood or like the trees outside my house. That would I wouldn't even see it if it was on the trees. Swallow-tailed moth. That one's really pretty. And V plug. Very nice. Awesome. Yeah, I like moths a lot. So I was learning about butterflies, and so the caterpillar that turns into a butterfly already has the chrysalis inside of it. So when the caterpillar is going to turn into the butterfly, it sheds its caterpillar skin and then it's inside the chrysalis and then it emerges as a butterfly. Well, the caterpillar that turns into a moth, those actually will make the cocoon around itself and then it turns into the moth. So I thought that was very interesting when I learned that. I didn't know that fun little fact about the different kinds of caterpillars versus moth or butterfly. So next year I really hope that I can grow the right kinds of flowers that I can encourage butterflies to be in my garden. So yet another fun project that I'm going to work on. The crushed foliage and immature fruit have a strong fetid smell. Valley elderberry longhorn beetles. There's that guy. Nice little beetle. In California are very often found around red or blue elderberry bushes. Females lay their eggs on the bark. The pith, so that must be the pith or medulla, is a tissue in the stems of vascular plants. Pith is composed of soft, spongy parenchyma cells which store and transport nutrients throughout the plant. In Eudicotyledons. Wow, I wouldn't want that word in a spelling bee. Pith is located in the center of a stem. In monocotyledons, it extends also into flowering stems and roots. Okay, anyway, the pith of elderberry has been used by watchmakers for cleaning tools before intricate work. Traditional uses of sambucus involved berries, seeds, leaves, and flowers, or component extracts. Okay, that wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a picture of like them making the syrup, whatever. Apparently, I don't know how to research very well before I do a stream. I read through this stuff, but I'll figure it out one of these days, I guess. Ornamental varieties of Sambucus are grown in gardens for their showy flowers, fruits, and lacy foliage, which support habitat or wildlife. Of the many native species, 3 are used as ornamentals. The S. nigra, S. canadensis, and S. racemosa. Raw elderberries are 80% water, 18% carbohydrates, and less than 1% of each protein and fat. In a 100-gram amount, elderberries supply 73 calories and are a rich source of vitamin C, providing 43% of the daily value. Elderberries also have moderate contents of vitamin B6 and iron, with no other nutrients in significant content. Elderberry fruit or flowers are used as dietary supplements to prevent or provide relief from minor diseases, such as flu, colds, constipation, and other conditions, often served as a tea, extract, or in a capsule. There is insufficient research to establish its effectiveness for such uses or its safety profile. Yeah, of course, because they want you to take a pharmaceutical pill that will probably make your stomach bleed or something. So they're not going to push elderberry as a useful item. So, although practitioners of traditional medicine have used elderberry over centuries, there is no high quality clinical evidence that practices provide any benefit. Okay, whatever, just do whatever you want. This is why I need a different site, because Wikipedia is just very, very one-sided in their opinion. So, yeah. The flowers of Sambucus nigra are used to produce elderflower cordial, which is a soft drink made largely from refined sugar and water solution and uses the flowers of European elder. Historically, the cordial was popular in northwestern Europe, where it has a Victorian heritage. However, versions of elderflower cordial recipe can be traced to Roman, whatever is cut off. It's fine. It's fine. Saint Germain, a French liqueur, is made from elder flowers. Hollands Fleder, a Swedish akvavit, akvavit, is flavored with elder flowers. Probably some kind of beer. Oh, yep. Distilled spirit that is principally produced in Scandinavia, where it has been produced since the 15th century. Akvavit is distilled from grain and potatoes and is flavored with a variety of herbs. Also popular in Germany. Hollowed elderberry twigs have traditionally been used as spiles to tap maple trees for syrup. The fruit of S. calicarpa is eaten by birds and mammals. It is inedible to humans when raw, but can be made into wine. Elderberry twigs and fruit are employed in creating dyes for basketry. These stems are dyed a very deep black by soaking them in a wash made from the berry stems of the elderberry. Folklore related to elder trees is extensive and can vary according to region. In some traditions, the elder tree is thought to ward off evil and give protection from witches, while other beliefs say that witches often congregate under the plant, especially when it is in full fruit. Yeah, of course, witches are going to know how to use elderberries to heal you. I mean, yeah, that just makes all the sense in the world. If an elder tree was cut down, a spirit known as the Elder Mother would be released and take her revenge. The tree could only safely be cut while chanting a rhyme to the Elder Mother. Yeah, of course. You thank the tree for giving it your or giving it its essence. Like you say a prayer before you kill an animal and eat it, and you thank the tree before you cut it down and use it for your purposes. That makes all the sense in the world. Probably because like I'm probably a witch according to some people because I want to be healed by the earth and not by weird man-made nonsense. So this page talks a little bit more about the uses of it, but then it also like it's kind of contradictory. So we'll just read the good part of it. Elderberry is a dark purple berry from the European elder tree. The berries are used to make medicine. Do not confuse elderberry with American elder, elderflower, or dwarf elder. Elderberry is used for the common cold, the flu, and H1N1 swine flu. It is also used for HIV and AIDS and boosting the immune system. Elderberry is also used for sinus pain, back and leg pain, as in sciatica, nerve pain, neuralgia, and chronic fatigue syndrome. Some people who use elderberry for hay fever, cancer, as a laxative for constipation, to increase urine flow, and to cause sweating. It is used for heart disease, high cholesterol, headache, toothache, and weight loss. Elderberry is applied inside the mouth for gum inflammation, and it is also used for making wine and a food and as a food flavoring. Let's see, then it says it's possibly effective for those things. Like these sites really want to admit that plants can heal you. So I'm gonna need to like make some kind of more concise videos as to um, how these things actually work and what you what you do with them because yeah I'm just like a little bit frustrated with how much they're like, well, maybe you can do this, but science says that you can't. So taking elderberry syrup for the flu, 1 tablespoon of a specific elderberry juice containing syrup has been taken 4 times daily for 3 to 5 days. Also, a specific lozenge containing 175 milligrams of elderberry extract has been taken 4 times daily for 2 days. Yeah, it's supposed to be the best cough syrup that you could ever get. Or if you start feeling like you're getting sick, you take some of this, and it will just kick uh, kick your flu right out of you. So. For children, for the flu, 1 tablespoon, 15 milliliters of elderberry juice containing syrup, taken twice daily for 3 days. And yeah, that is. Oh, let's see if this actually says a little bit more. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. We're going to read this because it says something very interesting. Elderberry is a shrub that has been used medicinally for centuries. Sambucus nigra, or black elderberry bush, is the version most commonly used to make syrup and lozenges. Extracts of elderberry have antiviral, anti-cancer, and anti-inflammatory properties. Elderberry is also high in flavonoids. People take elderberry syrup as a remedy for colds, flus, and bacterial sinus infections. The plant medicine works by reducing swelling in mucous membranes. Some studies suggest elderberry extract reduces the duration of the flu. It works for flu infections, and it may help your immune system against COVID-19 infection. Dun, dun, dun. That's pretty interesting right there. Elderberry benefits are numerous. However, the remedy may interact with certain prescription medications. Shouldn't take prescription medications if you don't have to, just FYI. I'm not your doctor, though. Don't just stop taking your medicine, obviously, but seriously, like all medicines are derived from plants. So if plants can heal you, you should try and find a way that you can use plants instead of the poison that's probably giving you stomach cancer and whatever, allegedly. Yeah. Always check with your doctor or pharmacist. No, just get like a naturopath doctor, whatever. I'm not a doctor. Don't do what I say, but plants can heal you. So that's do whatever you want. You're an adult. Diuretics. Elderberry is a diuretic, so taking it with a prescription diuretic will increase the effects. Laxatives. Elderberry has laxative effects, so it should not be taken with other laxative medications. It says meditations, but that's what threw me off. It's medications. Has steroids. Elderberry stimulates the immune system, so it should not be taken with steroids and other medications designed to suppress the immune system. People who are on immunosuppressive drugs after having undergone organ transplantation should not take elderberry. Chemotherapy. Elderberry may interfere with chemotherapy and should not be taken with it. I don't like any of this. More mushrooms. Here we go. Wondering how to boost your immune system. Eat more button mushrooms. Oh, apparently we're just going into different site. I just really don't know how to read stuff, apparently. Okay. Well, yeah, that's about all that I could find on elderberries. My next stream, I will try and find much better sites. Let me come back over here and I really hope that did I actually share my stream or share my screen? Were you guys seeing that while I was on it, or was I just reading it? Let me know if I actually shared my screen because I thought that I did, but oh, you know what? I know what happened. Yeah, I shared my screen when it was on Wikipedia, but then it didn't switch over to the second one. That's fine. It's all good. No problem. Because I still read it to you, so you still got the info. So sorry you had to just look at my face the whole time. Let me get into the chat and see what's going on here. Give some shout outs. Taking Back Eden FE. Hello. I hope you enjoyed listening. Dr. Kent Hovind refers to it as Wikipedia. Yeah, no kidding. They do not like to tell you that something might aid you that is not, poisonous to you. They don't enjoy excuse me, they don't enjoy telling you about how plants can heal you. So I'm here, of course. Zulu One. Hello, hello. I don't know why he's here. He's not welcome here. He knows that. Zulu One says, I love elderberry cough syrup on the rocks. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm sure it's quite good. FYI, the Hippocratic Oath for mainstream doctors went from do not harm to can take a life. That's pretty awful. Why does that look like the same chemical diagram as THC? It probably is the same. Who knows? Because that heals you too. So why wouldn't it be the same? Candace C, hello. She's number 3. Awesome. Zula One says, take elderberry every day. Yeah, if you have elderberry syrup, you probably could just take a spoonful of it or a shot of it every day and just keep your immune system just boosted and awesome. I drink distilled water, and so since it removes everything from the water. My water here at my house is so awful. Oh my gosh, when I clean my distiller, it's just brown and disgusting. Like when, if you've seen the movie Titanic, when at the beginning they pull the chest out of the water and then they open up the chest and all that like mud and sludge and crap comes out of the safe. That's what it reminds me of every time I clean my distiller. It's not that bad. My water is not, but that is what it reminds me of whenever I have to clean it. It's just like this brown, thick, weird, nasty stuff, which is really mind-blowing to me because if you take the water out of the tap and look at it, it looks clear, but then you run it through the distiller and it's like, ooh, what's all that stuff? But yeah, anyway, since distilled water removes everything from your water, I normally drink it with lemon. I also got a bottle of chlorophyll, which makes your water, it's like mint flavored and it's very, very green. So it makes your water really dark green, but it's crazy good for you. It's the same stuff that plants produce to be green, and yeah, it tastes like mint, and so that's really refreshing. I like that a lot. And then I also got these trace mineral drops, which I normally drink that. I'll put the mineral drops in with my lemon because the mineral drops, I won't say they taste bad, but they just, I don't know, they just add kind of a flavor to just the plain water that's a little bit weird. It doesn't taste bad though, but it's just a little weird if you're not used to it, I guess. And so I put that in with my lemon, and that's just one way that I add good minerals back into my water. But anyway, yeah. Sue Finelli, hello. She's awesome. And whale oil beef hooked. Elderberry makes great mead, honey wine. Yeah, I bet it does. I'm not a super big wine drinker, but I do really enjoy a good like blackberry wine or other berry kind of wine. And so yeah, I'm sure that elderberry is I'm sure that would be a wonderful wine as well. And I mean, hey, why not boost your immune system and get healthy while you get a little kick and get a buzz or whatnot and relax or whatever. But yeah, I am. So, like I said, I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I'm up in Washington. So, I am in the market for a good book about just stuff that I can forage over here. I know Zulu One just got one that's for the East Coast that tells what to forage, what you can eat, where you can find it, stuff like that. I want one for the Pacific Northwest. So if you know a title of one, just, drop me a comment, let me know. I do have one book that I need to get that out of my book collection actually and read it a little more because it probably has better information than Wikipedia does. But yeah, if you want to send me a book, or you want to send me seeds, or you want to send me a letter, anything like that, you can do that at P.O. Box 1598, Shelton, Washington 98584. Or you could just leave me a comment of a book that you know of that I can get. And yeah, I'm very interested in foraging, and yeah, come springtime, I will most likely be making more dandelion honey and try and just like give that to people in my community. Because when you forage stuff in your local area, like when you when you eat the honey from dandelions that are in your local area, they're actually really good for your allergies and just very good at boosting your immune system. And so, yeah, I'm very curious to learn more about what I can forage in my area and just how to use the plants that are around here, because there's no shortage of plants on the plain. And so if we know how to use them, then we just know how to heal ourselves better. So, yeah, if anybody knows of any good books that I should check out, please let me know, or, send me one in the mail if you have one. If you don't, no problem. But yeah, also, I'll be doing another stream. I'm trying to commit to doing these garden streams every Sunday night. And so, if there's something that you want to learn about, either an edible plant, or it can be just a decorative plant that's really pretty that you really enjoy, or it can be a like this one, like a medicinal kind of plant, just let me know what you would like me to stream about. And if you know of a better place than, Wikipedia or that other site that is like, oh, yeah, this will work for this, but it really won't actually, like, please let me know of like good places to go and find information that that's actually helpful and beneficial. So, yeah. Um, I thank everyone for being here. I know these streams are not very long, but maybe they will get a little bit longer. I'd like them to be like about an hour long, but yeah, like I said, Wikipedia is just not very good at providing you information when you want to learn about medicinal plants and whatnot. But yeah, as I find better information, better sites, better books, whatever. Supreme seaweed out in the Northwest. Oh, yeah, yeah. Our beaches are just crazy prolific with seaweed. I watched a video a few months back. This gal was collecting seaweed to grind up and put in her. She was like making her own potting soil, and she added seaweed into it to just give her plants extra nutrients. So, yeah, that is one thing that is definitely, there's no shortage of seaweed around here. But maybe I'll do a stream on seaweed next week. But yeah, I thank you all very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all on the flat side. So, shout out to everyone. Love y'all. I'll see you later.